Hi, just a few updates. Last night I made a video of me eating my last meal. A lot of people are interested in what I eat before I go to sleep, and I just had to record it mainly because I can't eat anymore. And I feel like if you guys weren't watching me, I couldn't eat. Anyway, that's the later part. I want to say a few things about my last few videos first. So a lot of people, not a lot, just a few subscribers send me messages or left comments saying that they can't watch my videos anymore because I made a certain confrontational arguments in my last few videos, and they think that I'm now a non. They think that they now think that I'm a non-believer, and because of that, anything from this point on that I say will become irrelevant. So basically, they're basing this assumption off of the last video that I posted. So it's just like, okay, so before you had this assumption that I was a believer, or at least that I wasn't a non-believer, and then so everything I said was funny, and you took my advice and stuff like that, and I just from that video you made the assumption that I'm a non-believer, and from this point on, anything I say or do, even if it's nothing really related to personal beliefs, bodybuilding advice, philosophy or violin, trolling, anything's funny, it's not funny anymore because of that. Okay, well, let's see. I got a few things to say about that. First of all, let's talk about that video I posted yesterday, which is Russell Some Jimmy's, and the one before. And I basically attacked an article that a doctor wrote. He went through a coma for a week, and he comes back, and then, bah, he thinks that he sees heaven. He thought that he saw heaven, and then the Newsweek article printed his words on the front. Heaven is real, period. Basically, they were selling it like it's a fact. I mean, just the whole process, like, it's that whole process that bothered me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if you're a religious person, like, would you buy into that? Not, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I believe there are a lot of really smart, intelligent religious people that would look at the article and look at that how they were trying to sell it and be like, that's fucking bullshit. It's embarrassment, not just for people who don't believe in heaven, but people who do believe in heaven. It's an insult to both. Because, I mean, read the article and you see what I'm talking about. Okay, read the article and really use your critical mind and you understand what I'm talking about, right? Probably even the publishers found that article absurd. And they print it anyway just because they know that majority of people are going to buy it, right? And it's just like, the doctor himself probably was just trolling. He probably thought that he could make some money and, stir some controversy selling books and stuff like that. But like, who the hell believes, like, even if heaven is real, okay, do you really believe that's how someone goes to heaven and comes back? And do you really believe that his little descriptions, which is really similar to a DMT or an LSD trip, is really what heaven looks like? I mean, anybody, it doesn't matter who you are, atheist or non-atheist, or if you believe in heaven or not. Like, if you think that article was genuine, if you buy into that article and got offended because I thought that article was bullshit, then you got some serious thinking to do. Anyway, so about my beliefs, I'm a skeptic. I am not gonna believe something until I have enough evidence to prove that it's true. But even then, I'm not gonna be 100% sure that it is true because I'm not gonna be. It's unscientific. Let's just say it's close-minded to think that anything that you believe in is 100% true. And so for me, certain things are more true than others based on the amount of evidence that people can provide me with, and things like that. But yeah, basically, I'm a skeptic, and I'm not gonna. Do I believe that the universe was made 24 hours ago? Probably not. But am I 100% sure? No. But am I gonna act accordingly to that 1%? Probably not. Get my point? Anyway, so yeah, and about the whole Jimmy Scott Russell thing, a lot of people got mad, and they just don't want to associate themselves with anything that I had to do or say from this point on. Which I think it's fine if you're. I mean, like, this is where I think the problem is. People have this, like, I never talked about my own religious beliefs in that video, and people just comes out and assume just because I think that little article is bullshit the way he describes heaven, their framework, their defensive framework gets all fired up, and they just start to get really defensive. And I'm guilty of that too. I admit, at least I admit, and I like a confrontation because I just saw the video yesterday on TED. This woman was saying how confrontation, like, a lot of people are afraid of confrontation because they're afraid people are going to disagree with them. But like, a lot of times, confrontation is where creative ideas and critical thinking comes out of, rise out of. It's the spark. She was saying how there was this love relationship between this researcher and this other researcher who who wanted to prove that researcher wrong. Like, they were trying to prove each other wrong, but like they developed this relationship where their most creative ideas came out of trying to prevent the other person from proving them wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the dichotomy of polarization just is really the key to spark new thoughts and stuff like that. So like people should, it's just like muscles. If you don't get, like, people just want to be comfortable. Like, they want to be around people that agree with them. They want to be in organizations where everyone, they associate themselves with little causes. Like, that's why I don't want to associate myself with any groups. I don't want to associate myself with the atheist group. I don't want to associate myself with the anti-natalist group or the whatever group. This the whole group thing just make you close-minded, because if you're always going to be around people who agree with you, your mind is never going to open up, because people want to seek after things they already know. So they feel comfortable because it's uncomfortable to make new thoughts. It's like muscles. Like, why do people stop making gains? Like bodybuilders, why do people stop making gains? Because they stop creating new stresses to their bodies to adapt. And most people don't want to go through this process of making new stresses and adapting, which would make them grow if they give into it. But they don't, because it's more comfortable to just do the same routines over and over and over again. It's just more comfortable to not make that stress. It's just more comfortable to stay within the things they already know. And this is why people don't progress. I love a good argument. I love a discussion, but a lot of times people say things they think that people already agree with. A lot of people, they go to places where they go with the people that people already agree with them. Like, where's the growth, right? So like, I know a lot of my videos with Russell Jim is because it's confrontational. Like, I'm up for discussion. Anytime I upload anything, a video, whatever, even if it's just on the surface of it, it's trolling. If you give me a good response, I give it back. You see that I'm not as as locked in that framework as you think I am, because I'm all about sparking new thoughts, or sparking even new muscles with new and confrontational, stressors and conflicts. So it's just like, okay, if you just want to be comfortable and laugh out loud when you see people flexing with their arms out and talking about diets that you already agree with, there's the Hodge tweets, and there's like a lot of really good bodybuilding channels that are just they're gonna give you what you agree with. They're gonna give you what you want. They're gonna give you LOL without the bullshit, without making you think twice, right? Yeah, I mean, like, probably this channel is not for you, but for those people who do, like, a lot of people gave me a lot of good responses, and I was happy. There's a lot of good discussions going on, and some people send me emails, stuff like that. They're like, Frank, you just gotta get shredded and get cut up, or else people are just not gonna take you seriously. They're just gonna think you're a weirdo. Okay, wow, I don't even know what his response to that. Well, I am gonna get cut up, but not yet. First, I'm gonna get huge. So if I'm gonna get huge, I have to eat. So this right here is, okay, this is gonna be my new eating video. There you go. I'll go LOL. Hi everyone. It's 12 o'clock at night, and this is my last meal. Okay, it's 5 eggs, whole eggs with cheese on top, and on the side here, I have some chickens and some veggies. So basically, I'm making this video because I can't eat anymore. I'm too full. But I have to eat my last meal, and it has to be clean. And I could have just ate a burger, but I chose to eat a clean meal for my last meal, so I can go to sleep cleanly, so I can clean dreams, okay? And the reason why I chose to upload videos of me eating this last meal is so that I can psych myself up. I mentioned many times that one way to psych yourself up, whether be dieting or lifting big, is just to record yourself, because that camera eye right there, that eye, that represents you, my dear fans and followers and haters. And if I get 5,000 hits on this video, 5,000 people watch me eat this. Can you imagine sitting in a stadium with 5,000 people just sitting there watching you eat? How can you not stuff yourself, even though you don't want to? Now that is motivation you can't buy, my friend. Eating in front of a camera, in front of the internet. And it surpasses time too, because 5 years from now, somebody might still be watching me eat this meal. And it might just motivate somebody. And that motivates me to eat. even after I die, some of my mind still watch me eat this. A million people could watch me eat this before I die. So, let's get to it! All for the games. Oh, God. Like I said in my videos, always be reciprocal. Always imagine that your fruit has desires to be eaten. Like I said, you never want to fuck a dead corpse. I think women without a desire to have sex with you, you don't want to have sex with her. Come on, Frank. Eat me. Put me in your mouth. Much better. Just a quick update on my bulk. I'm about 193 pounds right now. Probably gonna diet, start cutting when I'm 200 pounds. Just want to see what it's like to be 200 pounds. Come on, Frank. Make me wet with your saliva. Massage me with your tongue and your teeth. Oh, come on, Frank. Come on, Frank Yang. Put me in your stomach. Let me be the Pinocchio of your whale. Turn me into poop. And then let me come out transfigured, transformed into a new consciousness when it's inside your bicep. And I will feel like a pragmatic egg. I will feel like an egg that contributed to YouTube. So much more fun when you videotape yourself. Eating, working out, put it on YouTube. Even though you have no friends like me, you still feel a sense of love and community. You don't feel alone when you force yourself to eat the food that you want to eat. When you're forcing that last wrap, it's always a comfort to know that someone's gonna hit in the comment like, Frank, you're fat. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. Man, I wish you could just go straight to your bicep. I wish you would go just straight to your bicep and just eject inside. I can't do that. Gotta eat, right? Oh man. Now I'm dirty like a motherfucker. Oh, look at those. Those look good. Oh man, those look good, man. man, look at those, man. Man, how come people gotta say you got no calves? You got no calves, man. Huh? Got no calves? Put those egg yolk calves. Some implant the protein inside, huh? Oh. Told you I don't want to work my calves because I want to look like a black person. Or the calves. Because they jump higher. Skinny calves. High calf. Lots of springs inside. Alright. 7 minutes of franken eating. I don't want to waste people's time. I gotta eat faster. I think I should do a YouTube live one day. There's me eating. I won't say nothing. Just eat. Talk to my food only. Come on, Frank. Break me down. Almost there. See my bicep? Egg filled. Now before I go to sleep, usually I eat eggs, slow digesting proteins, cottage cheese, or protein shake with lots of peanut butters. A chicken breast. Let it digest slowly inside your stomach when you sleep. When you go on a fast at night. I know why I don't have followers like the Hosh twins. Because I don't say the same shit over and over again. Like, I don't have like a motto or like a meme. Maybe I should start one. Because I have so many new ideas that I'm so creative that I never want to repeat anything. But I think if you want people to watch your videos, you gotta create some kind of consistency. Like when you say, you know, making all kinds of gains, you say that like 20 times a day, people subscribe to your video because it gets stuck in their head and they just have to listen to them say it. And I don't have that. Because my brain is too big, you know? I have too many ideas for me to repeat the same thing over and over. And that's a culprit, man. Isn't it? I feel like cheating myself and my fans and my followers, my haters. If I make the same video twice, I talk about the same things twice, I'm always learning new things. I never repeat myself. Alright. Fuck, I'm gonna... This is how you bulk, man. Seriously. This is the hardest part of bulking. It's to go against your biological instinct. It's like trying to masturbate when you don't want to have sex. It's like masturbating to old ladies. This is like masturbating to old ladies. Seriously. Going against your biological instinct to satisfy a desire that's not there? That's repulsive even. Oh man, fuck that shit. Ah. Yeah. Man. 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 The rest go on my elbows. Okay? The rest goes on my elbows. See, my face all wet now if I'm Gatorade. Man, take that, man.